welcome to our Acadiana Live Kitchen. Mandy Armentor joining us today. Glad to have you back.
Glad to be here. Thank you, Lydia.
Our spice of the month. We have a spice this month, not an herb, right?
Correct.
It's a spice.
It
nutmeg.
is a spice.
Okay,
yes.
Making sure I'm getting that right. So nutmeg today, beautiful dish, and it smells so good in here. So you have to tell us what's going on.
So nutmeg is actually a spice, kind of indigenous to Indonesia and the Spice Islands. So if you maybe remember in history, and it was one of the earliest spices traded. And so back in the day, they would trade spices for goods and things. And in the United States, nutmeg is very popular with our fall desserts. So I always, when I hear nutmeg, I think pumpkin spice, I think apple pies, I think Thanksgiving, that type of stuff. And so if you are a pumpkin spice fan, nutmeg is one of the major spices in it.
Okay.
So maybe another reason to enjoy that pumpkin spice latte. And if you are an eggnog fan, nutmeg is what gives it its very distinct flavor. And a lot of people will garnish eggnog with the nutmeg, a little sprinkle on top. But today, what you are smelling is we have roasted sweet potatoes, one of my favorite vegetables.
Yes, we were just talking about this. We both love sweet potatoes.
And so what we did was we took a garlic clove, we cut the top off of it. We baked our sweet potatoes, although you can boil them, but baking them, I don't know, it makes the whole house smell so good. And we sprinkled a little nutmeg on the garlic, and then we roasted it in the oven, and then we squeezed the roasted garlic, about 1 to 2 tablespoons, in our mashed sweet potatoes with a little butter. Topped it off with a little salt-free seasoning. I added a little extra nutmeg just because I'm a fan of it. And we garnished with a sprig of rosemary just to give it some color. But I mean, sweet potatoes, they're one of Louisiana's grown vegetables here.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes,
Wow.
so sweet potatoes are grown here in Louisiana in the central part of the state. So closest parish in Acadiana is St. Landry Parish. And they are a nutritional powerhouse. So from a nutrition standpoint, they're great for us. Loads of vitamin A, loads of vitamin C, which are all great. And as the cooler months come around, they are found in other parts of the world. Yams is what they're called, but in Louisiana, we change out the sweet potato name for yam, and they can be in a variety of colors. A whitish color, you can have a purple yam, and then our traditional bright orange sweet potato.
Yeah, I'm loving all the things we're learning today. We had our history lesson in the beginning, and now I'm finding out that sweet potatoes are grown in Louisiana, which maybe that's common knowledge. Maybe I'm just late to it, but
no.
I'm loving it today, and I'm glad you chose to go with the sweet potatoes instead of the nutmeg. I mean, no, nutmeg's the spice. The eggnog.
Yes.
Eggnog.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a huge eggnog person.
Neither
but
me.
A lot of people are going to be drinking that coming up for the holidays, so that's a good garnish for our eggnog.
It is a great garnish for our eggnog. Also, if you make any cream sauces like a bechamel sauce, you can use nutmeg in. And then if you are a fan of like Caribbean cuisine or like jerk seasoning, you will find nutmeg in there as well. So it can be used in savory dishes, which what we have here today, and along with our sweet dishes as well.
Love it. Miss Mandy Armentor with the LSU Ag Center teaching us a lot today about nutmeg. Again, you can try it at home on your eggnog if you want to garnish, or try it with your mashed sweet potatoes as well. Learn more at lsuagcenter.com.